What is going on, family? I am very excited to get into another request from one of our patrons today. OTAB has requested for us to get into Alter Bridge, and the song is Words Darker Than Their Wings, live at the Royal Albert Hall version. So I am not familiar with this song. I have heard some Alter Bridge stuff before, but I don't think I know this one like at all. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it.
Okay, so we have a special treat for y'all. And there's a song that we've had in our catalog for, when was this made? 7 years, something like? It's been around for 7 years. We recorded it on AB3. And fans have been asking for a long, long time, when are you gonna play this one special song? It's this one song. And these guys are like, Miles doesn't want to play it because whatever, thinks there's a high note at the end, he's a big baby. So, I'm gonna man up. I'm manning up. You guys want to hear Words Darker Than the Wings or what? Okay. All right, let's do this. You say you are right. I hope that I'm wrong. I know that you tried, but still it is gone. Just don't you lose hope. I swear I never dreamed that we're alone. Now don't you let go. I swear I still believe, oh, I don't know.
Another great example of a song that's simple, a simple riff, a simple melody, and just simple lyrics, but like all the emotion, like all of it, all the story is here. Like you're not missing any part of it. It doesn't have to be complex to tell like an in-depth story.
Remember the years when I still walked home, and I only feared, I only groaned. How could I be wrong? I hope there comes a day your fear is gone. How could we be lost? Lost just cease to be, not carry on. Into the light may you fall. Into the light may you fall. Into the light may you know truth alone. Into the light may you hold. Into the light may you follow. Into the light may you know truth
I think it's one of those things. I've talked about this a couple of times, like on the channel now, where like I'm not always like the biggest fan of like the idea of like the premises of songs like this, right? Where like this is kind of like a like hold on, hope for tomorrow, like chase the light, right? So I think I called it before like the sunshine and rainbow songs, where it's like the sun will come out tomorrow type shit, where it's for me, I feel like it's always been a harder thing to connect with. Does that make sense? Where I'm like, I feel like it's a hard thing to do where the person on the receiving end of that like feels exactly kind of how you want them to feel from the messaging. And that's one thing I feel like when it comes to this particular song, I feel like this is a great example of like when you do it the right ways, where it's not like an overall pushy message, and it doesn't come across in like this way of like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like just the thing that I want to hear. Does that make sense? Where it really does kind of more or less feel like a friend telling a friend like it is going to just be okay. You know what I mean? Because like I had a moment like that with my best friend this week where like he just kind of looked at me and he was just like, I promise you, man, everything's going to be okay. And like, that's all I needed to hear. You know what I mean? I didn't need to hear anything more than just that it was going to be all right. You know what I mean? And I believed him. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of what this song is kind of like that simple message of like, it's going to be all right. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I'm taking from this. Yeah, he smoked that high note right there at the end, man. Like, that's one thing I was thinking was like, in terms of like a song that they I think they were saying at the very beginning that they basically like have never played, I think really like live, or they barely have ever played it live. Like they really killed the performance of this, man. Like with the extra added musicians on stage, with playing all like the instruments, like adding like that just extra like. I'm sure the energy was rocking in that place, like in terms of like just like feeling like the energy of the movement of the song, like within the moment at the concert. So like that was just like a really cool like thing to witness, even though like I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Whereas like I can only imagine like kind of what it felt like to actually like be there, especially if you're like one of those people that like you loved this song and you didn't know they were gonna play it, and then all of a sudden they did. And then, like, you know, again, homeboy killing that high note right there at the end, like smoking the fuck out of that shit. So, yeah, as the kids would say, he cooked that shit. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's all I got for this one. Thank you so much, OTAB, for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you.